what we need to do really in order to somehow get away from these superficial, for example, artificial boundaries which were imposed upon us by Chancellor Bismarck of Germany, 1884 in Germany.
Yeah, and the Berlin Conference.
Not a single African person
present at the meeting. Absolutely. Look, I teach imperialism. So that is one of my courses, and we talk about these things because oftentimes when people don't know the history and the historical context of a place, they end up forming assumptions and opinions about a place they've never been. And my students, who many of them have, some of them have not traveled out the United States, some of them have never been to Africa. And so they may turn on the TV and they may look at, there's those commercials that, please donate $1, to a malnourished child. And in their assumption, they assume that why can't they just work why can't they find a job? Why is there poverty there? Why is it afflicted with certain disease? Why is there always political instability? But with that why, there's always a root cause to it. There's always historical context. So with the continent of Africa, not only do we have artificial borders, we have mental borders. We have psychological borders and we have physical borders. The physical borders, of course, happened with the scramble of Africa in 1884 when no African leader was present, and all the leaders came together, European leaders came together and said, you know what, let's carve this map here. And I would show my students the map of Africa previously before it was carved out and how it looks now, and all the boundaries that were put in place, and how they pushed people in different groups, and how they created boundaries where no boundaries existed before. And so with that understanding, and I think it's not only just outside of Africa that people don't have this understanding, it's within the continent themselves that they actually lack the historical context. Not everybody, but there are some, and maybe the new generation that are coming up has to take a step back to understand that there's symptoms and then there's root causes. And as much as we try to get away from the historical context of colonialism and imperialism, it still has remnants today.